Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As usual, I am always excited to have you here. So today I have some very important information that I want everyone to see or hear about. I want to introduce this ebook to you. So as most of you may know, I am a TB survivor and champion who is dedicated to creating TB awareness, especially among the young people. And I came up with this ebook here called Breaking the Silence. I'm using my front camera, that is why it's inverted. In my description box, I have attached a link there. You can download the soft copy of this book and go through it. So what is special about this ebook is that it contains survivor stories, people who have gone through the whole TB experience and beaten the disease. That is why it is so powerful. It is basically using the power of storytelling to share about TB. It has a lot of important information for you to remain TB awareness. If you don't know anything about TB, if you don't know where or how TB affects or how it can be prevented, this ebook is all you need. Like I've said, you can download a soft copy of this in my description box. So let's just get into it.
So this is the ebook. Like I've said, there's a link in my description box for you to check it out. This is the cover page. It has the title called Breaking the Silence, and then it has my tuberculosis story and those of other survivors. And then we have the table of content. It's not a long book, it's just a short one that has all the information that you need. We have an introduction, and then from chapter 1 to chapter 4. And then this is just a short introduction of myself and why I am a TB champion. Just a short introduction there. And then this is where chapter 1 starts. Chapter 1 starts with my story, how I started with the symptoms. I hope you're going to be able to read this through. And then how I faced delayed detection and misdiagnosis, something that is happening to a lot of people before they're diagnosed with TB. And then there's the treatment, how I went through treatment, also in chapter 1. And then there's a part of stigma and recovery. So you can also read through that. And then we have chapter 2 that has stories of other survivors besides me. So we have someone there, Charity Wanjiru, and her story. We have another Purity. So read their stories. They are different stories of how they when they learned the RTB, how each one of them responded and how long it took for each one of them to heal. So these are just stories from people that have survived TB. And then we have another one here by a man called Joseph who had TB twice, TB in his stomach. So you're also going to learn about MDR TB, which is multiple drug resistant TB. So he had TB twice. And also, this is another indication that TB can occur anywhere apart from your lungs. I know most people think that TB only occurs in the lungs, but we have extrapulmonary TB, which occurs in TB can affect any part of your body that is except the hair, the nails, and the teeth. So you're going to see this from Joseph's story, a very good story to see and to learn. And then there's also a section here of when I was writing this ebook that had people that were actually living with TB at the moment, although by the time of the release of this book, they had already finished their medication. So we have a Miss Carrie there. You can see how she coped through TB and what she went through. And then we have Maureen Mwangi there. So you can also read through that. So I'm just going like skimming through the book because you can download it in from the description box. And then these are things that I wish I knew about TB and I wish everybody knows. For example, how TB spreads, the importance of early diagnosis, why you should visit a health facility near you as soon as possible and get tested for TB, why early treatment is very important, what includes a treatment regimen. For some of us, when we were diagnosed with TB, we didn't know we had to like maybe go for 6 months and on pills every day so that it does not come as a shock to you. It's important to be aware about that. And then all the support available for people that have been affected by TB. And then we have a section here that's have myths and facts. I know most of us have had several myths about TB, including TB is a curse. Only people with weakened immune systems can get TB. So there are myths here, and then there's the facts. So it's very important to like equip yourself with the facts about TB. And then there's a powerful quote here. I hope you also get to see this. It says, by giving TB survivors space to share their stories, we will create safe spaces for them to confront their loss and trauma, to heal and to flourish. And then we have chapter 4 that has the way forward, what is currently being done in the fight against TB. I hope you see this. And there's this part here that says Kenya is one of the countries that have the highest TB burden. So I hope you get to see this part also. And then we have a very important page here that has common TB symptoms to look for if you're coughing up blood. So it doesn't have to be cough, it doesn't have to be blood. So any cough of any duration could actually be TB, fever, chest pain, chills, weight loss, and then night sweat, long-term cough, lack of appetite, and fatigue. I hope you also get to see these symptoms. And then we have the last page here that has the conclusion of the fight continues, and it emphasizes on the reason why it is very important to be aware. To be awareness is actually the first step before you get to know before you fight the disease. You actually have to be aware of the symptoms, and that is very important. And then that is that. So you can see it's not really that long, won't take up much of your time, but it's going to give you with very important information about TB. So that is that, guys. Find the link to this soft copy in my description box. Read the book and let me know what you think about it. Bye bye.